Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson. A reminder, you can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app and watch the Dove News on demand on your mobile app and on the Dove Roku channel as well. Here's what's happening. Russia's main investigative agency says a Volgograd bus explosion was caused by a suicide bomber, and officials raised the death toll to 14. The bombing comes a day after 17 people died in a railway station bombing, also blamed on a suicide bomber. An investigator said today that the explosion of an electric bus involved a similar bomb, proving a link between the two attacks. Public health officials said that at least 14 people were killed in the explosion during the morning rush hour. No one has claimed responsibility for either bombing, but they came a few months after a Chechen rebel leader threatened new attacks against civilian targets in Russia, including Olympics in Sochi in February. A weekend winter storm has largely left New England behind, along with some additional power outages for utility crews who'd been making progress after an ice storm a week ago. There's still some spotty light snow around from some of the weekend weather that left as much as a foot in some places. After getting the number of power outages down to under 2,000 yesterday, Maine Utilities this morning reported more than 5,500 customers without electricity. Colder weather is making its way into Michigan as crews work to restore power to the last people left without electrical service following a last week's storm. And that's down to a few thousand today from a high of around 660,000. Oregon's minimum wage rises to $9.10 an hour on January 1st, but some of those workers say it needs to be higher, $15 an hour. The state's new wage is designed to keep up with inflation, but the national group Fight for 15 is working to push that higher. A Washington group says pushing the rate that high could negatively impact job seekers by reducing the number of jobs that could be available. Medford police say they've arrested a bank robber through an automatic license plate reader. Police say a female entered a Wells Fargo on Saturday and demanded cash when she received it, and then she left. Police checked the video of the robbery from a patrol vehicle and identified the license plate number from the alleged thief. They then used the information to confront 53-year-old Karen McGuire from Grants Pass, who was arrested in that case. A pedestrian killed on Highway 97 in Redmond last night at about 9:30 p.m. near Southeast Veterans Way. The victim had been struck by a commercial truck. The unnamed pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene. Deschutes County also the scene for another traffic fatality on Sunday. The Oregon State Police say that a pickup truck traveling west on Highway 20 failed to negotiate a turn and rolled several times. The driver was ejected and said to be seriously injured. Let's take a look at what we can expect on the weather scene as we're wrapping up this year. For Medford and Grants Pass, partly cloudy skies for the next few days. A high today of only 44, rising to 49 on Tuesday. Lows well below freezing both nights. For the Klamath Falls area, partly cloudy skies as well today and tomorrow, with a high today of 45, 46 both Tuesday and Wednesday, with the lows around the 20-degree mark. For the Brookings area, we can expect partly cloudy skies for the next few days. 57 the high today, 55 tomorrow. A slight chance of rain on Friday. Lows near the 40-degree mark. For Port Orford and Coos Bay, a similar picture with the highs today, 55 today, 53 tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies for the next few days. Lows down around 37, 38 degrees. And for Northern California and Wairika, partly cloudy today and tomorrow, 49 today and tomorrow, with the highs around 24 degrees. That's news and weather here on the Dove.